Tonight we're learning more about a countrywide issue the education sector is dealing with. School districts are reporting the number of students failing classes has risen substantially than in years past, saying the pandemic and shifting learning models are to blame. Among the schools experiencing challenges is the Duluth School District. CBS 3's Leanne Valdez explains what they're going through and how they plan to fix it.
As a country, we're facing one of the largest challenges that has ever been faced educationally.
The COVID-19 pandemic has put a strain on the education system across the country. Duluth schools are no exception.
We have students who are struggling, students who are failing.
Denfield High School principal Tom Tuscan says they don't have specific numbers just yet, but failure rates are significantly higher this year.
Failure rates we've seen not just from year to year, but when you look at this year compared to the trends we've seen in the past, so it's substantially higher.
Tuscan says the school district is able to measure failure rates using new state guidelines developed during the pandemic.
This year we are addressing failure with students that are earning less than 60% in a class.
Tuscan adds the school district isn't giving out Fs as part of the state guidelines and is showing grace during a difficult time.
Kids that are not meeting that 60% threshold in Duluth are receiving no credits instead of an F.
Teachers then meet with students on an individual basis to explore options to bump up their grades. Superintendent of Duluth Public Schools John Magus says school officials are working hard to make sure every child is ready to transition to the next grade.
And thinking about how are we going to help our seniors and upperclassmen get to a point where they're graduating is really one of our next important steps. But we really are focused on making sure that we're helping all of our students.
School officials are also working on creating avenues for help.
There's a lot of conversation around summer school. We have quite a few innovative tutoring programs.
Superintendent Magus says parents can also do their part at home, starting with talking with their child about how they're doing in school.